Well, as we know, Elon Musk yesterday bought Twitter for a cool $44 billion. But why has Binance invested? And is this going to be something us early investors into both cryptocurrency and Binance need to be aware of? We're going to be talking about it in this video. Equally, I'm going to give you an update on where I think the Binance burns are going to be. Remember, last week we were only 80 million out. We're trying to get there a bit nearer. So if that's something you like and you appreciate the content, be sure to subscribe to the channel for all your daily cryptocurrency needs. Also, be sure to hit the like button. It does support the channel and it supports the video and getting the information out, so I really appreciate it. And with that being said, let's dive into it. So we are going to come back and talk about the biggest news in social media right now, Binance and Elon Musk buying Twitter. But first, let's get into Terra Luna Classic. So the point of recording this video, 2443, having a nice run, but as we can see, our volume is starting to increase, which is supportive of burns. Now, I did a video yesterday talking about our on-chain burns through Terra Station with a 20x in volume as our new community validators come on board. But this is a significantly bullish sign for me as we see both on-chain volume increase and equally volume through the other exchanges. I do think it's important. So like we said, the Binance to implement the Terra Classic burn, obviously this is the page where we get to see what it is. Batch 5 runs from the 23rd up until the 29th, and it's going to get announced on the 31st. Remember, I'll bring you that as soon as it comes. But again, we're in batch 5. It doesn't feel like 5 minutes ago we were talking about it, but over 3.4 million USDT equivalent. Think of that. Let that settle in a little bit. Again, when all these people talk about Terra Luna Classic being done, Binance has spent $3.4 million burning Terra Luna Classic. It's an absolutely insane number. And again, I talked about this many months ago when Terra Luna Classic first collapsed and everyone was kind of in a bit of chaos. And I said, CZ Binance has something else to do with this. There is more to the fact that CZ is, holding this bag. And again, when you think about it, when people say, well, we've got to burn 99.9% of the supply. And again, I've been one of those people. Well, currently we know that over half of that CZ Binance owns. Who's to say that he isn't just going to hold that? Do we honestly think Binance is going to dump it? I don't know. Time will tell. But for me, 3.4 million, and it continues. That's the thing, batch 5. And if anything, hopefully the volume starts to increase and we see some bigger burns. So taking a look at currently where we sit, obviously we have tomorrow to go through. So look at this, we have today to go through as of yet, but we currently sit about $306 million in terms of volume. That's 1.3 total, what we think through the total thing through Binance, 306 million, which would give us about 1.2 billion with the volume of today. Well, let's say we finished today about the same number as yesterday. We currently give us 1.5 billion Luna Classic. Now we know the price is slightly up on last week, so we will see slightly less burnt, albeit slightly higher value. So look, it's going to be interesting to see. I'll bring you all of this through the weekend so we can keep up to date, so you can make a good decision. I do think this week is going to be particularly interesting, that Sunday night trade into Monday morning, because there could be some big moves. Now, Binance wired 500 million to back Musk's Twitter takeover. So CZ Binance has wired $500 million to take a share of equity as Elon Musk's Twitter takeover is finally sealed. Now, there's been loads of tweets flying around yesterday and today about Dogecoin and a few other things. It's really interesting that the biggest exchange on the globe right now has an equity share in Twitter. I'm not going to go through this full article. I will link this down in the description so you can come and check it out. But the point here is that there is and there will be cryptocurrency coming to Twitter. You can see it, the writings on the wall. We have Elon Musk, who we know is a big supporter of cryptocurrency. We have the biggest exchange in the globe right now also being an equity share in Twitter. It is a 2 and 2, and I'm pretty sure we are going to get 4. Again, it goes through exactly what happened, but it said Binance had indicated that it would co-invest in Twitter in May 2022 alongside 18 other investors, the likes of cryptocurrency firms Sequoia Capital Fund, Fidelity Management, and research companies. So a lot of cryptocurrency based projects coming in to support Twitter, but ultimately Binance being the exchange. So this is going to be pretty interesting. Are we going to see Dogecoin? Now, for anyone watching this video, don't hate me in the comments, put your tinfoil hats on, because this one's a bit interesting. Or Could we see Luna Classic as part of a currency on Twitter? Again, let me know in the comments what you think. None of this, it can be proven, but for me, things in my head start to add up. Now, you all might be sat there thinking, Mike, you are crazy to even think about it, but hear me out. Binance, we know, has a significant portion of Luna Classic, of which none of it has ever been sold. It's all been maintained. We know that he's burnt $3.5 million worth of Luna Classic to support it. Anyone who sits there and says he doesn't support Terra Luna Classic, I don't think you're correct. So could we see, alongside something like Dogecoin, people would expect Dogecoin to be on there. What's the difference? What is the difference? Other than Terra Luna Classic has utility, we could even see something built upon Terra Luna Classic for Doge. I don't know. I'm just going to take my tinfoil hat off once again, but let me know in the comments, what do you think? I think it could be huge. CZ Binance, Elon Musk, Terra Luna Classic, Dogecoin. It's all going to be pretty interesting for free speech and also cryptocurrency in general. I think this is a huge step forward, and I, for one, am super excited about what this looks like. I'm excited to see cryptocurrency come into Twitter. The writing is on the wall. It'd be interesting to see the developments over the course of the next week, how this evolves. But could we see Luna Classic on Twitter? I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. As ever, I appreciate all your support. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you want to see Luna Classic on Twitter, hit the like button. I really appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.